Hello everybody. This is a video that I thought of trying. I got a 3D scanner that I thought, why not try to get a 3D scanner so I can scan multiple items or see if I could easily replace parts for people without paying for a long distance delivery or multiple reasons actually. But I can't really be specific. But basically, if people lost things that they need to be replaced, I was trying to figure out what else can I do instead of just 3D designing. Maybe I could try 3D scanning. So I thought, why not try to do a little bit of experimenting? So I took one of my mom's figurines, or the figurines. I mean, it's a figurine. So it's made out of
ceramic.
You can hear it in the background. Ceramic. And she painted this a long time ago. And basically, I thought, because I like the design so much, I thought, why not try making a copy of it? And basically, I thought, why not 3D scanning it? Instead of basically trying to do the measurements and try to make an exact same copy. Because you see, so much detail and work I have to be will take a very long time. I will say maybe a couple months. So I thought, why not try scanning it? So when I got enough money saved, I thought, buy a 3D scanner. So I got my hands on this, and I'm going to try doing some 3D scanning with this guy. So I'm really excited. I don't know how this is going to turn out. This is going to be the first time around, so I don't know if it's going to be perfect, but I'm going to be hoping for the best. So if my understanding is, take the 3D scanner, and then you just push the button for right here. I can get more clear. You put the picture, like the button right here turns it on. Then you line it up right to the object, and then move around it very slowly, and turn it, and then scan, and it should come out pretty much of a solid piece. So I'm going to show this little subject right here when I'm scanning it, and then I'll show a little bit of it on the screen on the computer. I don't have, like other people do, with picture screen on the computer, like video record. I don't know exactly how to do that yet, but I'll probably learn that soon. So, but first I'm just going to do a video record by the camera by aiming at the screen of the computer to show how that one works. But when I show you, I will get it started and I'll show you exactly how it starts. Okay, so this is the video that I was going to explain about this part. So when you're on the computer system, I'm just going to see if I can zoom in a little bit. You have options. You can do multiple detail, right down to 0.2 millimeters, or I could put a medium, so that's the next one down, at 0.5, and if for larger sizes, I could do 2.0, and then the biggest one is 3. That's the biggest size I could do, so 3.0 millimeters. So that's technically 3 centimeters, if I'm remembering correctly with my math. So I'm going to do a 0.2 for the egg house, and then I'm just going to click confirm on this. Let it process. Now, right down in the corner I have options. This one, it gives me a little bit more detail, so I'm going to put that one right onto it. So the options, I could do brightness, dimness, everything. I could do that right on the controller, on this guy. So the button on the top and the bottom down the bottom, if you watch the screen, when I push down, it does zoom in, zoom out up on the top. Or when it's doing the actual work, it can actually do the brightness and dimness in the process when it's doing the scanning when I'm pushing the settings up and down. So I'm going to set this right over here and I'll show you the process of how it does the scanning. Try to zoom it back so you get a little more clear view. So now when I push this on, I'm looking at the egg. Now I can dim it down a bit, so I was talking about earlier, to just pushing the button, I can set it down, up and down of the brightness I want to add, so I can do the detail. So when I have the egg right there, it pops right on the screen. It's recommended that you have to have mostly that square shape, so you have more accuracy when you're scanning. So let's do that. So I'm going to start, hold this in place. And sometimes like this has happened. It's always very hard because you have to make sure it's absolutely accurate. So, like I said, you have to really have it in the main spot. Or sometimes you can't even get in the right spot at all due to the brightness or even due to the texture. Or you might as well stop and pause and then refresh. There's actually a section of that. When you go in the corner here, you can actually refresh it too to delete it and restart. It takes a lot of work. So right now it is now processing as I'm scanning, and it's making the egg house pretty good right now. So when I have it all assembled, scanned, I will show you a little bit more right after. Should be probably maybe about an hour or 2 hours I should have this all processed. So when I do have it finished, I'll show it to you. And then I will print an object. Hello, we are back. Now I have to scan the item, and this is what it looks like. Looks pretty close to the egg. A couple of spots are kind of missing, but upper section is pretty full. Turned out pretty good. Now, right after I do all this, I will show you the finished scanned. So pretty much what I have to do now is let it do model shaping. So I want to make it do a solid. So then I click apply. And I have to wait till it fully processes it, and it will make it to a solid shaped piece. Here we go, everybody. So this is now how it looks with a 3D scan. It came out actually pretty good. I was surprised about it. Here's the bottom half. I tried to do the scanning in between and maybe get in between the windows, but you can't really. So I got close to what I can, and it came pretty good. You can see the windows, the door, the window, the chimney, and the top, and then you can see the trees, getting a little fruit on the bottom, and the window on the back, and the extra piece. It came out really, really nice. So when I get this 3D printed, I'll show it to you. Okay. Now, there it is, the original design that I scanned and copied. You can see the tree, and then you see the house, and the doors, windows. And now, here's the 3D print finished design. Do a little bit of painting on it just to make it close as possible to it. A little bit of the bush, see on the top, just like the original one. See? Pretty close to it, isn't it? Actually, I have better light around right now. There's light on there. There's a little bit of light on there. And then if you turn them over, there's a tree. A little bit of detail of the tree. Pretty close, huh? And this is for the first try doing the 3D scanning. It turned out actually pretty good. There's that window. There's that window. Pretty close to it, huh? Turned out really good. To the chimney part. It's not as bumpy, but probably with the difference of the paint. There's the front, and there's the back. I meant the front piece. Still pretty cool. Still a little bit more in the solid stage. It's not really hollow. It's pretty hard to try to make a hollow piece with the scanning. It's the closest you can get to is making just a shape. But there you go. I will put this file online on my page, on the files I usually sell on the file page. And if you guys will ever want to try printing it, I'm going to put it on. and let me know what you think. And this is for the first scan. I'll see if I do any other versions. I'll put them on, and please put your like and your opinion. And this is gonna be also on YouTube, so if you please subscribe, that'd be even great. And thank you for listening. Especially this is my first time mostly talking about the process of 3D printing. So thank you very much, and see ya.